What is going on, guys? Miles here, and welcome back to another Infinite Warfare multiplayer gun guide. This one is going to be for the Trencher. Let's do this. The Trencher is a submachine gun which was recently added to Infinite Warfare multiplayer on the 2nd of May, I believe, and it's an old school submachine gun based around the World War I to the World War II era, and it is a load of fun to use, and I really enjoy it. And like all the other DLC guns in Infinite Warfare, you can get this thing without opening a single supply drop, which is amazing. You get it straight away if you have the season pass, but if you don't, you can complete a challenge in order to get it. But it is definitely worth actually getting the Trencher because this gun is pretty ridiculous in the game. I'd say it may be one of the best SMGs and possibly one of the best guns in the game as of right now. It may be nerfed in the near future. I wouldn't be surprised if it is because the gun is very powerful. It has a damage range between 35 and 19. Making it anywhere between a 3 to 6 bullet kill, depending on how far away the enemy is. So it's a very powerful weapon. It's actually got the highest maximum damage out of any SMG in the game at 35, which is pretty ridiculous. At second place is the HVR, which has a maximum damage of 34. So it's pretty close to that one, but this thing just seems a lot better in my opinion. The main reason why I think the Trencher is a lot better than the HVR is because its range is a lot better, so you can actually deal more damage at a longer range when compared to the HVR, which I think makes it a lot better because you're more likely to get a 3 or 4 bullet kill rather than a 5 or a 6 bullet kill. The one downside to the Trencher though is that its rate of fire is pretty low, which makes it sort of like an assault rifle. It has a rate of fire of 625 rounds per minute, which is the lowest out of any SMG currently in the game. For references, the MacTav 45 has a fire rate of 666 rounds per minute. The ERAD has a rate of fire of 810 rounds per minute, which is around like 20% more than the Trencher, so that is one downside to the weapon, but the thing itself deals a lot of damage. The Trencher does have quite a lot of bullets, which is quite nice because you won't really need scavenger when you're using this gun. It holds 32 bullets in the base magazine and has a reserve of 96, so you've got quite a lot of bullets to work with, especially considering the rate of fire is fairly low, so you're probably not going to run out of ammo with this thing, so I wouldn't recommend using scavenger or extended mags. As for which attachments I would recommend, I would probably go with the rifled barrel as well as stock and maybe quick draw as well. The rifled barrel increases stopping range, which makes it more likely for you to get a 3 or 4 bullet kill rather than a 5 or a 6, which is pretty important considering its low rate of fire for a submachine gun. And stock, I just absolutely love this attachment on every SMG in the game, but it is quite a high level unlock as you will need weapon level 14 to actually use it. As for perks, I don't really feel like there are any essential perks which you need to use on the Trencher, so you can just sort of experiment and see which perks you like and then throw them on your weapon. There are currently 4 different variants for the Trencher. We have 1 common, 1 rare, 1 legendary and 1 epic variant, and these can only be currently obtained through supply drops, which kind of sucks, but hey, we got the base weapon for free, so I'm not really going to complain about it. And starting off with the common, we have the Infiltrator, which reduces recoil, which is quite a nice one to have on an SMG. It's a lot better than some of the other common variants in the game. The rare variant for the Trencher is called the Air Raid, which in my opinion isn't very great. It has the Talon bonus where kills while airborne grant a small bonus to your payload meter, and it also has Creeper, which increases movement speed whilst crouched, but I really don't think this variant is that great, personally in my opinion. But for the legendary, this one is pretty good. We have the Gamma, which has the nuclear bonus, which is awesome to see, and hopefully that'll be on every weapon eventually. And it also has the focus bonus, which reduces idle sway whilst aiming down sight, so this variant is pretty good and you really want to get it if you are going for those nukes. And finally, we have the Blitzkrieg, which is the epic variant for the Trencher, and this thing scares me quite a bit because it adds a grenade launcher to your weapon, which you can use once per time you respawn, but I really hope that thing isn't very overpowered. I don't have any of these variants myself, but that could be very dangerous, and it does like scare me because grenade launchers were pretty scary back in Modern Warfare 2, and this thing also reduces your hipfire spread, which is quite a nice bonus, but I like the design of this weapon, but I don't really like the fact it has a grenade launcher on it. But there we have it. That was my review of the new Trencher submachine gun, which has been recently added to Call of Duty Infinite Warfare multiplayer. Let me know what you think of this gun down in the comments below, and if you guys found the video useful, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in my next video.